Time management, why you're stuck and how to fix it. If your practice feels stuck, if you're working way too hard for way too little, it's probably not your team, your marketing, or even your location. It's your calendar. And I don't mean that in a productivity guru kind of way. I mean the absence of a dedicated admin time is likely the #1 reason your practice is still small. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to reclaim control of your time, implement a structured admin block, and finally get your hands back on the steering wheel of your practice. And if any of this resonates, click on the link somewhere on this page or in my bio and let's connect. Here's the truth that most practice owners don't want to admit. If you don't have a scheduled time to work on your business, your practice is running you, not the other way around. And if you're not growing, if you're stuck treating patients full-time, if your team is underperforming, it's not because you don't care or work hard. It's because you haven't made time to lead. There's no system. There's no standard set of actions during your admin time if you have any at all. And no practice ever grows by accident. You must create a non-negotiable 5-hour admin block. So the first step is to create time, not find it. You have to create it. You need to create one unyielding 5-hour block per week that is just for executive actions. No treating, no catching up on notes, and you want to use this time to analyze statistics, write and follow up on orders, work on promotional strategies, create and revise policies, plan long-term goals, handle financial decisions intentionally. You know how you magically finish a treatment session just before your next patient? That's because it's scheduled. Admin time is no different. If it's not on the calendar, someone or something will steal your admin time. Everyone will try to steal this time unless you defend it. If your admin time is not clearly defined and protected, it becomes open season. Suddenly your open slot becomes a dumping ground for other people's problems. And here's the real trap. You feel justified in solving those problems. You're the leader. You care. You want to help. But when you're quick to solve others' problems, you become the crutch for them to lean on. You may think that it's your job, but it is not your job to solve other people's problems. You need to retrain them with something that I call the Teflon drill, something that doesn't stick to you. When someone brings you a problem, you say, "What do you think you should do?" And if they hesitate, follow up with, "Well, if you did know, what would you do?" This shifts the burden of thinking back to them. It builds autonomy, and more importantly, it protects your executive time from becoming problem time. Admin time needs structure, or it's just more chaos. Don't just block the time. Plan what happens during that time. Admin time isn't a suggestion box. It's the war room. Here's a sample routine that you could apply each week. Number 1, review KPIs and trends. Number 2, write or review orders and assign due dates. Number 3, evaluate staff performance against benchmarks. Number 4, check the pulse on marketing and recruiting. Number 5, create and revise policy. Number 6, set or adjust next week's production targets. If you walk into your 5-hour block without a plan, it will default to chaos. And since you are not locked in on what you should be doing, anything will take precedence over nothing. If you don't plan out your 5-hour block, you will only handle emergency situations and create little future. Without a plan and a sequence of actions during your 5-hour block, you'll likely check your email, respond to text messages, and solve everybody else's problem, and walk away from creating your future. So I'm going to share with you how Lisa took her time back. Let me tell you about this client. She's a brilliant clinician and completely buried in patient care. Every time we talked about implementing strategy, she'd say, I just didn't have time. Does that sound familiar? So we got her to commit to one thing, just one thing. And that was a 5-hour block that she blocked in every Tuesday morning. She posted it on her door. She trained her staff on what it meant. And she ran the Teflon drill at every opportunity. And she stuck with it. So we fast forward 90 days. She's created KPIs for her team. She markedly shifted the team's focus towards hitting weekly targets. She handled 2 major staff issues quickly that directly bettered the practice. And she launched a patient reactivation campaign, and her collections jumped by $12,000 more a month. Now, don't let a staff member's pushback become your practice's plan. So here's a subtle trap that derails practice owners. You try to implement a change, a staff member pushes back, maybe directly, maybe passively, and you back off. And now you just told the rest of the team, if I complain loud enough, you'll retreat. That's the moment your staff starts running the business, not you. Your admin block is not just a scheduling decision. It's a leadership declaration. delegation. It's you saying, I will steer this ship. So here is your next step. Block a 5-hour chunk of time this week and be sure to block it in the EMR. Literally write it down, post it on the door, and let your team know what it means. Then fill that time with high leverage actions. And when somebody tries to take it from you, run the Teflon drill. Ask them, what do you think you should do? Start making them into problem solvers, not problem reporters. And if you want help building an executive routine, defining your KPIs, training your staff, or getting out of the treatment room completely, click on the link somewhere on this page or in the bio and let's talk. Because if you can protect 5 hours, you'll eventually reclaim 10, then 20, then your freedom. Don't just have that time scheduled. You must own that time block. It's for you and no one else. Use it to lead, not just to catch up. And if you're already putting in the admin time, but you're not seeing action, it's probably because you don't have a standard routine of high value actions. And if you want help in getting that dialed in, if you want someone to walk you through exactly what to do during that time to drive growth, click on the link in the bio or below this video. Let's connect. I'll show you how to get out of the treatment room and into the leadership role your practice desperately needs.